Good evening, everybody. Well, hope you are doing well today. Um, yeah, I'm doing alright myself. Just had a, uh, honestly, not sure what I'd say, today was. Like, I don't think it was the most productive in the world, but, um, I definitely think it was more a ideas day as much as it was a productivity kind of day. 'Cause I was this here and there to help out with the channel I'm at. Well, channels. Because I multi-stream and all that good stuff. Uh, yeah. Basically just, um, had a think here and there about certain things. Like, how to push things on the channels and that sort of thing. And yeah. Reynolds gave some good ideas, because they always seem to. They always do. And yeah. It's all exciting, well, me being told these ideas by the Prentals or thinking of ideas myself. It's gonna be exciting to put all this stuff into practice, to really get things going around it. I'm super excited. Because, well, I don't know. I'm just excited to sort of really get things going a bit more in my life. It, don't know how to put this actually. It feels like a fire's been lit in me a little bit. And I'm sort of ready to really give things a solid fucking go. And such. Also, a slightly smell of soft rain in here. Only slightly. I have my door closed and my window on the latch. So, I can only get a little bit of a rain smell, cause it finally properly fucking rained today. Which, yeah, finally. Hopefully our grass starts becoming green again. Cause, don't know about you, but, I'm a little bit tired of our grass being shades of, brown and yellow. Frankly. Yeah. But, today, well, that's not what we're worrying about right now. What we're worrying about right now is what we're doing today. We are playing some good old Monster Hunter, specifically of the Wilds variant. And we're practically on the verge of finishing the low rank story, and getting into the high rank stuff. So let me. Hmm? Hmm. Yeah. We will be finishing low rank, going to high rank. And then kinda going from there. So let me boot up the game and we'll get rolling. And I'm not gonna lie, I am slightly craving attention today. I don't know why. Alrighty. Lobby is loading up. And we'll switch over to the game scene once it does so. And then we'll get monster hunting. There we go.
What do you think we'll find?
Right. Last time we got up to doing the uh zoo hunt. Yeah, we finished off with a zoo hunt. Zoo assignment last time. Not gonna lie, whenever I feel down, it's always feel great to watch your streams or some of my friends' streams. Sugar Mars, meaning my heart. Thanks, man. Really appreciate. Means a lot, actually. Means actually really a lot. Ah. Oh, I forgot what weapons I was using. Oh, I don't have any upgraded hammers. Hmm.
Hey.
Do I have the things to upgrade a hammer to?
What are we
Upgrade
making
the...
today?
What's a hammer? What was it? No, I do not. I need them in a Claw. Well, where we're going, paralysis probably isn't going to be the most effective thing in the world, so... Yeah, I'll just stick with what I got.
You know where to find me.
At least until we get into hiring, then I might swing back round for Nisilla Claws on that.
Hunter, are you ready to go look for Arkveld?
Right, let's go be the shell of an Arkveld. Oh, a guardian Arkveld.
Do you really think Arkveld is just like any other monster now?
Not sure. It's too soon to say.
But that's why we're going. To find out.
Come on, Nata. Let's go finish what we started.
Right. To the lower stratum. Hunter, I've been thinking a lot about the Keepers and the Guardians. The wyvern milk kept the Guardians asleep in their cocoons.
Oh yeah, I forgot a particular wall of mine.
Keepers have been chained too.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that has one of those whole what was it, Will? Oh yeah, don't bring up other streamers unless I mention them first.
It even learned to eat. It didn't care how it was created.
It's a weird rule, I know, but
free to live. This journey
actually I don't know why I
has
have that
something
rule.
more. I've seen vast
Yeah,
sands,
probably just to keep
lush
chat a bit more
forests,
focused.
people, life.
You know,
Our
it
fellow
barely comes up.
are the same. It broke the chains that were holding me and my people back.
And again, my rules come up
I'm sure of it.
very little anyway. You guys are really good on that front. Of behaving yourselves. And I thank you all for that one.
Anyone else's fur getting that funny feeling?
Makes my life a bit easier.
What is this?
I think it's
That's
blood.
blood. Guardian blood.
I don't like this place at all.
Trying to think. Fuck, what's talk about week 2? Off the top of my head. Fire? I think. And again, there's a lot of things weak to fire in this game.
Some are rotting. Some fresh. All of them?
I know Nisilla and Lalabrina are.
Why?
Yeah, I'm trying to think which things of this game are weak to what.
It's destructive. We can't let this go on.
There's no other way.
What do you mean? I'm sorry. Arkfeld has become a threat to the continued existence of this ecosystem.
And a threat to its own existence. Like,
Must be put down.
we seen how fucking Devil Joes ended up.
Please. Please!
Nata.
If anyone should be angry, it's me. And I hate that it happened. This is the first thing it ever got to decide for itself. To be free. To live strong. Please. Don't do this. I'm begging you.
It can't control itself. The path we must take is clear.
For the continued preservation of this ecosystem, the Guild authorizes you to...
Well, time to make small child's existential crisis even fucking worse.
No, please! There has to be another way! It finally got its chance to live!
Alrighty. Round 2 with this bugger. Now for a proper fight against Guardian Archbeld.
It's gone berserk. Don't let your guard down.
The Guardian version of Wild's flagship. I am definitely fighting this thing with the SNS, because, yeah, being able to perfect guard a lot of his attacks makes life 1,000 times easier. Especially being able to angle it, well, essentially aim your guard with focus mode does make it a lot easier. Is this why I say SNS is probably the strongest in this game? Fat and rattle attack. What other weapon types do I think are the strongest in this game? I would definitely say hammer is. Like, moving spinning bludgeon from charge attacks was one of the smartest decisions they could do for that weapon type. That and in one of the title updates they made the Gold Spring a bloody offset. I don't remember Perfect Bolt being in previous Monster Hunter games felt, but it's a little bit harder to use shields because you can't like aim. You don't have focus mode to essentially manual aim your weapon. Well, by a rep, you have to do it with actual. Make sure you're facing the correct direction. Like, if you ever go back to Rise or Well, you'll definitely notice the difference. Your muscle memory might even try to kick in for focus mode, but then you realize, oh shit, I don't have focus mode. Well, if I had to say, in terms of SNS, if I had to say which one is close, if Wild's SNS is closer to Rise SNS or Wild SNS, definitely Wild SNS. Because you can just kind of spam your spam one button in your left control stick and you constantly, well, there'll be no breaking your actual attacks. Oh, the reason why I do the roundhouse slash, that's held over from my muscle memory from Rise. Okay, where are you going? Ah, he's going to feed. perfect opportunity to get out those chambers. Then again, there's such a bloody big hitbox. Or I think they broke it out of one. Well, staggered it out of one of its stronger attacks. Or it charging up. I can't remember which. Yeah, this is where the Arcvale fighting Arcvales get truly scary. Luckily, since this ain't a tempered one, we're not counting bows till much later down the line. You can just stagger them with wounds and that. Because with the higher level tempereds, which are like the 9 or 8 or 9 star tempereds, they're a bit more resistant to wounds. Well, to wounds popping up. So you can't rely on that as much. I forget you could save a tail on this guy. You know, I will say that's one thing I appreciate, actually, when it comes to breaking parts in this game. It's harder to actually break tails. Because, yeah, from my experience, tails are notoriously easy to cut off. Fucking hell, the sport owners are really putting in work, aren't they? How's it going? Another thing about it, all the support hunters here can actually guard themselves. Because Mina's using an SNS, Ursa's uses a lance, which is basically the Koi. Well, it's basically the fucking king of defensive weapons. And, well, some people don't realize that greatswords can actually guard too. But rather than using a shield, they actually guard with the greatsword itself. Stab, 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 stab. Eh. Whatever I did, that was actually kind of cool. Oh, there goes one chain blade. Shouldn't take us that long to actually get through high rank. No, low rank. Because there is one more low rank assignment after this one. I remember that one taking a bit of time. I was wondering when the right one would go. I like how that there's no fanfare here. Because essentially none of us particularly wanted to kill this thing. Type deal. No, there it is. Never mind. It was for more subdued fanfare. So we don't actually get Guardian Arc-filled, like, materials here. That's because there is none. Like, you don't actually get arc-filled materials until the high-rank version of a hunt.
So, I'm confused. Why did Arkfeld come here?
Obviously. Good question.
This is where the dragon torch is supposed to be, right?
Oh, is it?
Arkfeld was drawn to powerful sources of elemental energy it could harvest.
And this was the mother lode?
Maybe, despite feeding, it still had impulses as a guardian. Either way, I guess we'll never know.
Wyveria's energy source.
In a way, it's the very heart of this land's ecosystem. I want to go to the dragon torch.
You know, I think the idea of
It's the last piece
artificial
of the puzzle.
monsters was a crazy enough idea on its own, but the idea that there's literally an entire
way forward.
artificial, well, an entire ecosystem
Hey, over here.
powered by an ancient civilization's energy source is kind of fucking wild. Yet they, like, you would think it would be a jump of shock kind of moment for Monster Hunter, but no, they managed to stick the landing with it, I'd say. Because it's not like there isn't bits and pieces of ancient civilization things around. Where do you think all the ruins that you see in particular locales end up? Well, came from?
Something's taken it over.
It can't be. A guardian.
My foot has gone numb.
What? The dragon torch? Taken over by...
Whatever that thing possessing it was, had looked ready to awaken at any moment.
What is it?
It is Soshia. Wyveria created it as their final line of defense.
This is the very guardian that doomed the capital.
We thought it fell dormant, but if it's been drawn...
And that's why you don't fucking create
torch the whole time.
doomsday weapons as a means of
We
defense.
can't leave it unchecked. Surely there's some way to deal with it.
And
Without
you don't use
exception,
Eldritch
a
beings to,
guardian cut off from its energy supply will die.
ancient Eldritch beings as
If we
energy
put a stop
sources.
to the dragon torch, Soshia will perish too.
But
Or
the
let
entire East
ancient
would
Eldritch
sustain by the
beings
energy
anywhere
from the dragon
near
torch.
energy
If
sources.
we stop it,
In fact, just don't fuck with ancient Eldritch beings unless you're
It would affect
a protagonist
all
at the end of the
life
game
in this
anyway.
region as we know it. Tell me how we can stop the dragon torch.
Nata's pendant. As part of our deep knowledge of this energy, we possess a substance to counteract it. Nata's pendant is an extremely concentrated mass of that countervailing power. It was his father's role to stop the dragon torch in a time of crisis.
And now we transition to more fancy
That's the
cutscenes.
trick.
Do not trigger Alma's mother instincts. You're not gonna have a fucking arm left, mates.
That pendant is a memento from your father. What do you want to do?
Don't know.
Yeah, you're essentially
Unleash its
asking
power.
a teenage boy
This land will be wiped
to,
out. The
either-
Keepers know the Torch and Guardians better than anyone.
have
Advice would be welcome.
it awaken, have them
Us,
be responsible for
our
a
forefathers knew
ancient
little.
civilization
As for us,
destroying
we
Elder
know
Dragon
as
shell.
much as
Well,
you.
artificial Elder Dragon, because that's basically what it is.
Simple observers have no right to decide the fate of the world.
Even so,
Awaken, or co-sign an
Something
entire
else.
region to fucking oblivion. Yeah.
my vote is to save as many lives as possible.
I would be really surprised if Nata didn't end up a little
Whoa,
screwed up a little bit
we investigate. We don't have all the
when he gets older.
You're idiots to throw it away. The world
Well,
will never see such innovation
there
again.
is
Says the
that
man whose
theory
menaces
about
are capable of. Or
about,
shall we wait for the worst?
Let me
ascendance,
study it, see how it works. Then do what you want.
specifically that ascendance is going to involve a potential time skip,
their society will be
which would be interesting for an expansion.
uprooted.
But at least they won't be dead.
Oh, well,
may
everything
be
else
true,
fucking will be.
But the comparison's not that simple. Seriously, like what right do we even have? We can't just march in as outsiders and decide.
Right. But we're running out of time. The lives involved take priority. It'll be my sword to fall on, and I will. I can take the pendant.
I'll do it. I'll stop the dragon torch.
Nata.
It's what my father would have wanted. This is my role.
I admire your resolve.
I was like, we probably could have killed it
Are you sure?
whilst it was still sleeping, but,
Olivia? Let us.
yeah, good luck doing that without accidentally taking out the Dragon Torch.
We'll go with him. You're okay with that?
Call on me if I'm needed. I'll be ready.
Nata,
Tashin, wait here for me.
Right,
my boy.
I'll be
so...
okay. I'm a keeper too.
when I first saw this next cutscene leading into a final hunt, well, one could say what we're about to do is incredibly reckless, dangerous, and extremely fucking monster hunter. Why do I have a shock trap on me? When we get to a certain tile update hunt, remind me to switch that out for a pitfall. But first things first, I couldn't half do with a piss right now. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. I really do need a more BRB overlay, don't I? Remind me to stick that on the list. Well, to be honest, that's probably one of the first things I could do. Alrighty. Let us rock and roll.
Hunter, if we don't stop the dragon torch, Xochitl will awaken, right? And if it does, terrifying things might happen. This is my job as a keeper. It's what I'm supposed to do. Will you come with me and help me do it?
Slightly dramatic. Zoom in. Alright, we're about to do one of the most Monster Hunter things going.
We're almost there. This has been some journey, huh? Arkveld, the Guardians, the Dragon Torch, and now Wyveria's secret weapon.
I miss napping on the sand ship deck.
That pack of Balahara was terrifying.
Nona really had a scare.
You were so cool, though. I was afraid of you at first. Could I really trust a stranger who could cut down monsters like that to get me home? I really knew nothing then. I didn't know that sand could be as thick as fog.
I will say one thing about
I'd never
Wild
seen someone
Story.
laugh like Nona
They
during
do
the
a
season of
good
plenty.
job of making your hunter feel like an actual character in the story
I'm
by
sorry for
having
not
them
listening
have
when we found her
spoken
without.
dialogue.
The red water? Treacle gangers?
The fire spring was so exciting.
Humans, mudwoods, monsters, we're just trying our best. The Guardians too, especially them. Before meeting you all, I really didn't know anything.
Nata.
It's time the Keepers see their mission through.
Well, to be fair, kid, you were in a sheltered community inside a sheltered community.
Won't take much to wake it up. The Dragon Torch. To think that little pendant can stop it.
Yeah, the MacGuffin is disproportionate to the size of the thing that it's trying to stop, isn't? That it's designed to stop, isn't it? Is what I would say. If we weren't going with the third option.
There's one other option.
Hunter, are you sure? Right. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do it!
And probably one of the most reckless moves in the entirety of Monster Hunter. And Forum literally has us doing the tutorial in the buff, running off the side of an Elder Dragon trying to get someone's hat back. We're about to intentionally piss off an artificial Elder Dragon. I'm gonna need my bigger stick.
By my own order. I will slay Zoshia. Let's do this.
those cheer. Also, look at the quest name. If there was ever a quest that was pure Monster Hunter, it's the quest literally called Monster Hunter. Alright, Zoshi. I think his weakest dragon. This is the final boss of a low-rank story. It's covered by this crystalline carapace that you need to break off.
Now, have at it.
Also, luckily this guy's a big target, so...
Generating. We need to attack them before that happens.
Oh yeah, if its elemental attacks hit the crystals, they explode. So, be a bit careful of that. That's an awkward spot for the orange extract. One thing I will say, I do appreciate that Rising Spiral Slash actually gives you extract and... Oh shit, we on phase 2 already? Yeah, now its true face is revealed. Also, I don't know what I did there, but I toppled it. Yeah, notice how it doesn't regenerate the crystals that was around its head. Nope, never mind, it actually does. Huh. What was in the second phase? No, I think the second phase is when it decides to burn the place down. I think? I know, I don't remember this fight all too well. Because before Trial Update 1, this is the only time you could fight Soulshire. A lot of people were not happy about that. Also, I forgot the insect actually can attack with you in this game. In Rise, that was just a thing exclusive to assist-type insects. which yeah, I used to use when I very first played
It's doing something to the
Rise.
area. Not good.
Yep. Shoot as many of his crystals with elemental ammo to detonate it as possible. Otherwise it turns through. Well, otherwise you get hit by that. You now have things you... Well, you'll now start doing fire damage. I think it stops trying to regenerate the crystals on its body. And you have shrine fragments you can bring down top of its head.
Seems that did the trick.
It seems only having triple extract Ow.
You must hold on strong!
Oh yeah, you have 2 shrine fragments you can bring down. But yeah, I don't remember the insect actually helping you do attacks when you have triple buffs. I'm not complaining. One of the great things about Insect Glade, you can use it to get out of tight spots. Oh, if anything, it has a bit of a... Just so it's not where those are. Yeah. Insect has a lot of mobility. So if you like hit and run tactics, you might find yourself enjoying this. Or if you prefer more mobile aerial gameplay. Armor skills you should consider for it. I think they're ones that increases damage whilst you're airborne. Oh. Well, I just died.
Are you okay? Where does it hurt?
Hunter!
Are you all right? Let's check over your equipment and get you resupplied.
Okay. so, oh, now I think we're on phase 3. Where it goes... Yeah, I don't give a shit, I'm evil now. That means it's nearly dead.
Looks like the end's in sight.
Hmm. Yeah, it starts using dragon lightning. So it'll start inflicting dragon blight on you as well as fire blight. So, yeah, keep that one always handy. Yeah, I know one of the things. Not quite. Yeah, the Onda extract is in an awkward place. So I always have to... Okay. But Tail just moved me out of the way of the dragon thing. Multiple times there where I should have taken damage, but I interrupted that attack entirely. That's what you kind of want to be using runes for a lot of time. Especially with tempered monsters. Use it to interrupt their more dangerous attacks, if you can. No, but actually inflicts Thunder Blight on you. Okay, I thought it was Dragon Lightning. Okay, guess I was wrong on that one. Oh, I just realized you have to be in focus mode to have your insect attack with you. Okay. I suppose with insect lay then you want to be in focus mode the entire time. Oh yeah, you get like 6 carves off this thing. Typically with a lot of a lot of the bigger elder dragons, you get about 4. And no, with this guy you get 6. I think with Xeno'jiiva and Safi-jiiva from World and Iceborne, you got a lot off them, or got a lot of carbs off them too. And Zor and Magdaros, you never actually kill, you just simply repel. Yeah, you often don't need to pray for the safety of elite hunters, because, well, elite hunters? It just takes a lot for them to go down. Yeah, so we did a reckless third option and murked the bugger. You know, I will say this. I'm surprised the Hunters Guild didn't bollock our hunter for this. Because this was an incredibly reckless move. But I wonder if it's a case of, we would bollock you, but it was the right call in the end.
You found another way. You hunters are incredible.
It would actually be interesting if that ends up being a bit of a plot point with Ascendants, that us.
We can choose.
But then again, considering high-rank Zoshia exists,
So did the other Guardians.
it kind of.
Now, it's time for the Keepers to step away from duty and truly live.
Bless him.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah. What did she actually say there? Something. And now we're... Whoa. And that's the end of low rank. Like... It's one thing I will say. Yeah... I think the execution of the story in this game and the story itself is just way better in this game. Like, World had a great story in of itself. Iceborne not so much, but I didn't care much for most of the characters. Rise? I'd say it handled being a more story-based game by having cutscenes, like, at the end of at the end of hunts. It works better. Especially with one, actually, Sunbreak has one urgent towards the end of it that uses environmental storytelling to fantastic fucking effect. And Well, I did like Rise on Sunbreak's characters. But I think this game has a good blend of both those things. And the way the story is executed is, yeah, it can be a little intrusive in times with the walking simulator parts. But Poogie has a frog on his head. But I do think, other than that, the story is still well executed. And also, in games that are more gameplay first, with cutscenes, there needs to be a skip button. I know this is gonna seem ironic, but that's actually one of the reasons why I dropped Genshin Impact. Like, stopped playing that game. Because of the fact that it was very, well, A, the story cutscenes were just characters talking at each other, and it was very fucking bloated. And 2, there was not a skip button. That's one thing I heavily appreciate Arknight's Henfield for. Having a skip button. Like, some people don't play gacha games for the story. Some of them play it for wanting to optimize the crap out of the team, and just nuke half the game with it. Kind of the same deal here. People don't care about the story, they just want to optimize the crap out of a build and then just nuke whatever game decides to put it in front of it that week. Trying to think of a live service game that I play that doesn't allow you to skip cutscenes, but the cutscenes are actually of good quality, and the story's better executed because it tells you ahead of time that, yeah, you're going to be here a while. Only one I can think of off the top of my head is the other game we typically sometimes end up playing on Thursdays, that being Warframe. When is the next major update for that coming out, actually? I cannot remember. Can any of you guys remember when D said the next major update's coming out? I think it's definitely back half of this year, or something? Maybe early next year. Feels like everything's releasing early next year. Anywho, I think we've had enough credits rambling for 5 minutes.
So they found the Keeper's village and unraveled the mystery of the White Wraith.
Did I go into Fabius at all? So, you know how the excitable A-lister, aka Aiden, from Weld, was the ace cadet from Full Ultimate? Well, this is another character that was in Full Ultimate. Yeah, it's not just Chemeth that's from Full Ultimate, where in that game she was actually a lot younger and called Little Miss Forge. And that was basically the beginning of a blacksmithing journey, really. This is Fabius, aka the Ace Lancer, or more retired Ace Lancer, I suppose.
These were the findings of the expedition.
Well, kinda. It's more the research side of things than on the field hunting. Like, we know what happened. Like,
It fed off the Dragon Torch, the
I
heart of
know
the
what
Forbidden
happens
Lands
to
ecosystem
Nadia,
evolved
the ace
itself.
gunner, but the ace captain
By
Julius,
doing so, threw the
yeah, we
weather of the
hadn't actually
surrounding regions into
hasn't
disarray.
shown up in another game since.
Cognizant of the long-term repercussions, Ava's
So-
unit made the agonizing decision to put Zoshia to rest. A life-altering end.
What if Julius shows
Just
up
as
in
Alma
Ascendance?
said, that hunter
What if
is
Julius
faithful
shows
foe.
up in Ascendance to help coach Nato a bit,
Sir, if I may. Why do you think the people
like
of
he did
Latveria
Aiden
created the
back in
Guardians?
the
For what purpose would they endanger
Legends of a
themselves
Guild short
with
film
monsters like
thing
Zoshia?
that was on Netflix, that they released
I
on
dare not
Netflix ages
disarm
ago.
them with conjecture.
It's actually quite good.
The details require finesse, but
Also,
it
they
seems
had
the door is
Zuko's
open
voice
to
actor
diplomatic
voice Aiden,
overtures between East and
which,
West.
yeah, I think it's pretty
The
cool.
Guild, I know, is eager to open communications with the Forbidden Lands.
No. We will hold off. Should that branch be extended, it must be from them. More importantly, this Dragon Torch, was it? Uncontrollable energy, upon which an entire ecosystem depends. They intend to continue their research on it, and the artificial monsters.
While it's safe for now, the Dragon Torch and Guardians are in a precarious balance. There are worries surrounding its artificial nature.
Okay,
My take is this.
so
Both mankind
I
and
think
their
I have
creations play
mentioned
a role
this,
in the ecosystem.
but
If nothing
this isn't
else,
the first time
nature
they've
will always surpass
thought about the idea
humanity's
of artificial
expectations.
monsters. Any of
This
you heard
expedition does
of
not
the
see
term
through without
ultimate? No wait, equal
But-
dragon weapon?
so long as there are hunters,
It was basically something similar to
they can
Zoshia,
handle
an
whatever may
artificial
come.
creation used specifically to what's it against elder dragons. It was that concept ended up being scrapped,
Is it
but
true?
it's one of those scrapped things that's sort of well known to the Monster Hunter community. And yeah, I suppose if you think about it though, she is technically an actual crack at that concept. And like I said, despite the artificial monster thing and ecosystem being very, well, feeling jump the shark like, they stuck the landing. It kind of reminds me of what I said yesterday, during the Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, how they made the main antagonist of that game, Nitrous Oxide, an alien, because they hadn't done aliens before, and they're thinking, hey, if we jump the shark, we can maybe kill off the franchise before we have to sell it off to someone else. Because they knew that was in the cards. Which, yeah, really funny to think about. A developer just sabotaging one of the most iconic, well, one of the games they're most iconically known for, positing. And just actually attempting to sabotage it. Which, well, didn't work because, the Crash IP still around today, and Crash Team Racing is a pretty celebrated game. Anywho, that's the main mission done. And there are now wild Arc Velds. Ooh. Pelico Cap. kind of useless, because this ain't Wes. You don't bring palicos with you on
Have a
what's
good
it?
rest. A
Wes.
sand ship arrived while you were sleeping. Olivia has returned too. What do
Oh
you
yes,
say
the
we stop by
Argosy,
when we get the chance?
oh, support ship.
Oui.
It's basically how you, get very specific stuff from it. And you can actually get weapons out of it. Like, for instance, here's giving the Nasilla Greatsword and the Nasilla and Rompopolo, longswords. As well, as the Congalala HPG. As well as other useful little bits and pieces.
Serves you well. Hope it serves you well.
They will show up every so often and
Here.
leave just as quick. But it is worth picking up bits and pieces.
You well.
Especially like the weapons, cause that might help you craft
All right.
extra weapon trees, like, I think. Like for instance, if we now go to
Got something in mind?
longswords. No, I actually don't. You need to actually upgrade the what's it above it. That's a bit stupid. Well, I've been, proven wrong already. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me kinda needs another whiz. And maybe crack open a window. This room's a bit warm at the moment. Anywho, I'm gonna have another pee, so I'll be right back. Again, don't go anywhere. Alrighty, I is back. I opened the window. Switch. I took my socks off. It should stop again as humid. Because, for some reason when when it's all humid about, or I get all hot on that, for some reason it makes me want to pee. Oh yeah, Nato is
Hi.
now trying to be a hunter. I forget, do all this from this menu.
Yep.
Also, please tell me you have a nuke insect.
What are we making today?
Or raised insects? See. Hey yo, how's the hunts going? Hiya, just Joe. The hunts are going great. We just got through low rank, so we is getting ready to do the high rank stuff. So it's going good. Now, do I go for the poison upgrade for the insect or the paralysis one? I suppose I can just, get one now. Well, sounds awesome. Let me know if you need help. Okay, will do. And one more option, power's good. Yeah, I was about to say, I think paralysis is probably better for this instance. Sucks there ain't a blast option, like... I can imagine blast on a insect in this game actually being really powerful. Like... when it comes to insects in Rise, I like to go for the blast option. Alrighty.
I'm glad to see everyone is doing well. If you haven't heard, we have a distinguished visitor. Shall we meet and discuss our next steps? Good. He's inside.
Okay.
It's always an honor, sir.
SNS is still broken? I'm sure it's intended at this point.
The pleasure is mine.
Yeah, SNS is broken and...
You've done...
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that SNS is broken and wild. I already know.
Even if only to serve
Like,
as the guild's envoy.
cause I'm an SNS main.
Envoy, sir?
Right. For now, we'll
Like,
be the only ones out here.
The three main weapon types I'm kind of using between both this and the Rise playthrough is SNS, Hammer, Insect Glaive. You can't go wrong with those three. No, Insect Glaive is a bit weird in this game with the charge mechanic.
It's past time we reacquainted ourselves.
I get that it's strong, but
And if there's ever a way I can
kind
help
of.
with that,
It feels like it kind of goes against
I welcome your insights.
for more
As one
rapid
familiar
fire,
with both worlds,
moving everywhere nature of it.
you continue
Like you have to
aid Ava's
sit
unit?
still and charge it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll do my best.
I don't know.
Forgive me for being direct, sir. But what
but
exactly
it doesn't
appeals to you
interrupt
is
the
on
insect lave's
investigation
flow state too much.
We have two priorities.
Then
First,
again,
investigating
that's
the
one
state of
thing.
the Dragon Torch
Hammer
absent
SNES. I don't pick a
Xerxes'
third, but
presence.
probably heavy bowgun
Second,
if I had to
an
pick.
accounting of any effects on the local
That's not a bad
ecology
choice.
as a
Like,
consequence of
especially in
that
this
change.
game.
And the
Heavy
area
bowgun.
surrounding Sild. Astro Unit,
You get
formerly
get
Ares
yourself a good
Confirmed, will
Artian
focus their efforts
heavy
there.
bowgun, and
Surveying
and it'll
Dragon Torch
feel
is a task for me.
just right on the
You've seen
on
more of
specific
these lives
monsters.
than anyone.
Like, try
Understood, sir.
using
Likewise. We'll see
a
you done.
HBG against
We'll begin
Tempered
our search in the
Steve.
forest.
I'm good at that
Should be
one.
easy to spot any signs of change in a biome that lush.
Very good.
Or any
If
particularly
any of us
big or
discovers
long
something,
monsters.
reach out to the others. I'll be counting on you all.
His ammo is just really strong in modern Monster Hunter. There's a reason why the Nagahuga, like,
All right, let's get started
bowgun
in the
was
forest.
so
Look around for any
strong
signs of change
in
through the
Rise to
ecosystem.
where it was quote unquote the meta of that weapon.
But we still
Granted,
don't know what we'll find out there.
I tried
Nata,
not to use
stand by
metas
at base
unless
camp,
I
just
particularly.
in case.
Yeah, they do a lot of Hammer Wires.
All right.
Yeah,
Please be
and
careful
I
too.
fucking love it.
And we're off.
Like,
Just
Hammer already
as
felt
soon
good
as
in
we flip
Rise,
the
but
Sorry, I'm excited.
that
Come
flow
and speak to me
state,
once you're ready to go.
the count on upswings was so needed. Oh yeah. No doubt, like, the, hold on, let me grab some dung bombs, because I feel like I'm gonna need them. Dung bombs, dung bombs, dung bombs. Oh no, wait, I have large dung bombs on me.
Shall we head out? Or did you have another quest in mind? Perfect. And then let's begin our investigation.
Yeah, I agree, like, Hammer feels nice. The count on, well, the offset on the Gulf Swing
Kind of strange seeing
is
more of the
nice,
East
but
Lands in a season of plenty.
I don't really use, offsets too much.
Incredible what the Dragon Torch is capable of.
Even if this surge is
I'm just gonna be
temporary,
doing 3
it's
challenge
hard to
quests,
imagine
so
the effect
slow
of all
replies.
this on the
That's alright.
ecosystem.
Which just makes the
Have fun and good
investigating all
luck.
the juicier, no?
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that actually. The 3 challenge quests.
Up ahead. Wetwoods.
Hold on, there's a dismount.
The forest is happy, the Wetwoods are happy.
No. There we go. There's the dismount button. Now we need to survey the Scarlet Forest.
Did we stop?
I couldn't even begin to imagine. That thing is far beyond our
Well,
understanding.
you need to go to a certain spot in Scarlet Forest.
Together with the Astrum unit and figure it out.
But for now, we've got our
I
plates full of
can't
things to do.
remember.
Plan on enjoying the meal.
Oh yeah, one thing to note that when you hit high rank in this game, you lose access to Wiberia for a bit. At least until we get introduced to
I see. An egg.
at least until you get access. Well, until the urgent where they teach you about tempered monsters.
It's almost as if the forest is more
Which at
alive
that
than
point,
usual.
tempered monsters are probably one of your better bets for farming low tier monsters. Just cause you can farm those and hunt a symbol 1s and 2s. Granted, once you get access to tier 3 tempered monsters,
These tracks are interesting.
you you're better off just farming the tempered ones. Well, not so much with
Better look.
tier 3 monsters, cause
All right.
unless it's the 7-star tempereds, then well, cause that one you can easily do. And especially the 9 ones, yeah, no, you need proper gear for that. Ah, you need to come up here.
You help! Red one's big trespass! Can you describe
Open door, I have a
these
window.
red ones? Many,
Hello.
many red ones, floppy, fluffy wings, big fire from beak!
Yeah, just have the window open.
Just going off of that
Just
description,
put the window
I'm
open,
tempted to say she means a Yeon Kutku. But
just
they're
to get a
normally
bit of
devoted people,
circulation.
so
It
it's
is a bit
kinda
on the
odd that
humid
so
side,
many
so
gather together. Well, Yeon Kutku
Well,
do prefer forest,
which is
so maybe we've just found our first anomaly.
weird considering it's been raining, so you wouldn't think it would be
Well,
humid
I
at
guess
all.
she wants us to follow
I'm
her.
guessing it's humid rather than hot. Oh yeah, this is
I've never seen them together like this before.
our first
Yeah,
returning
neither.
monster.
This may be the natural state of things during the season
Well,
of plenty.
outside of guardian variants monsters.
Right, sort of. So, what's the problem?
Belong to White Ones. Big important.
Right. I think we may find some answers if we capture one.
Capture?
Let's mark one with a paintball, and then we can...
Why would you?
I suppose some people wouldn't know about like paintballs. So in old Monster Hunter games,
To ensure the safety of our
monsters
research
didn't
operation, the guild authorizes the capture of this Yeon Kutku! You're up!
I'm up.
yeah, you used to use paintballs to mark where monsters are on the map. It wasn't automatic. Anywho, it's also introduced as capture missions. And for some reason they decided to make Yeon Kutku's pack monsters in this game. Which is definitely a choice. I suppose they wanted to show that abnormalities is happening. And they probably wanted to take advantage of the fact that they could have multiple monsters in an area. Whereas before this game, a locale could only ever have 3 monsters in an area. Well, that would depend. Well, the old Monster Hunter games would literally just have one target and maybe one other monster there, maybe. like an invader monster or something. Like a Suegios. Yeah, Suegios used to be a invader monster. For their nomadic nature. I still remember the quest that one first shows up in Full Ultimate. Basically, you find Azure Athlos, and cutscene literally shows it getting into a fight with an invading Suegios. So you have to oh, focus cam, target cam wasn't on properly. I remember all the memes that came out when it was revealed this thing was coming back in Wilds. Like, Return of a King. And an animation of all the Elder Dragons just fucking bowing down to it or something. Yeah. I suppose for some people, this was probably their first encounter with Yankuku. So, let me as a... Oh, hello. I didn't realize that. Oh, right, yeah, because this is the Vtuber area. Okay. Anywho, let me educate all new hunters here that haven't fought one of these things before, what they are. Yankuku. They're your early rank fire monster. Bird Wyvern, which is typical of an early rank monster. A lot of them tend to be Bird Wyverns. Like, Kuroyaku, even Puke is actually a Bird Wyvern. Like, if you need an early source of fire equipment, this ain't a bad pick. But you also have Humatrice, which that's a bit of an anomaly, in the fact that it's an early rank, early game grouped Wyvern. That don't happen too much. Only example I can think of off the top of my head that's done that is like Baroth. Yeah. But if you played One Time the Story's free, you should be familiar with one of these as it's one of your starting monsters. Yeah, they actually give you multiple starting monsters rather than just one and then you get another one immediately after via your first egg or something like in Stories 2. No, you just get 3 off the bat. Your token Rathlos partner, because, yeah. One of these guys, and a Toby Kadachi.
Commencing pursuit.
Which, yeah, you can fight Toby Kadachis in Rise, so some new hunters might be familiar with it. It was actually a monster that was introduced in World. You know, some veteran hunters would complain about how Montana ain't what it was used to. They've made it too easy or shit like that. You don't hear me complain about some of that stuff too much. I love some of the changes they made to this franchise. And I love to see that it blew up as much as it has. Ah, okay, right. Shock trap, and then trank bomb it. You can only do that when they're low on health. Basically, where I usually gauge when you can catch a monster. When the skull icon appears, stop attacking and immediately try and capture it. Or, if it starts limping and flies off to another area to rest, wait until it does so, wait till it goes asleep, then plop a trap immediately under them and trank them. Remember, trank bombs nowadays sharp as like little clouds of gas at you from ground. Though you can aim it, I believe. I just can't remember how to. Like, stuff like that. Anywho, I believe this is the point where, like, we get to my favorite way of them doing, quest progression.
In unprecedented numbers is a significant development.
Amazing. So much life is coming
Cause,
back.
as you all know,
Yes.
I've been playing this franchise for over a decade, so I'm more used to the old key quest system. Hell, that's one of the things I really like about Rise. It does a key quest system, which I think works better than the assignment system. But
My thoughts as well.
All of the energy that Xochitl was
hiring in this game does neither of those. Like, it actually works like
The other regions may be
the
undergoing similar
tire
changes.
update stuff in Base Rise and the Pulse
Indeed. I ask that you continue your investigation.
story
The choice of destination
urgence
to
in
you.
Sunbreak. In fact,
However,
you need to
it's
get.
not the Dragon Torch
Well, you essentially have free
or the
reign,
Wyvern's Rest that concerns me. No. I'll have Astrum unit focus their
but
efforts
you'll
there on
unlock the next
biology.
urgent once you hit a
These
certain
changes may be affecting the
hunter
villagers.
rank.
Maybe we could ask them, see if they need help.
But this is also where you get a lot more side quests. So, and I prefer the system over both the assignment system, which I think can be a bit too intrusive sometimes, and the key quest system. And I really hope Ascendance goes this direction. I think this is a perfect way to do a Monster Hunter stuff. Well, to do Monster Hunter progression. Essentially, do the urgent. Let them have free reign for a bit of what monsters they hunt. Because chances are they'll see all kinds of new monsters and go, I want to hunt that, and go hunt it. And once they get to a certain HR, which also allows them to kind of give themselves up a bit, then they do the urgent and rinse and repeat. It's a great little system. Also, they brought back the investigation system from World. I love this system back in World. Essentially gives quests that give some extra rewards than that. Like for instance, hold on. Environment overview. That's just Congolalas. No matter.
Hey.
Oh yeah, your Palico will also have side quests for you, and
Did something happen?
optional quests.
I was just thinking about how I could be more useful. As a Palico, you know?
Yeah, you start getting a lot more optional quests.
I was thinking about how I can use things we find here in the East to be better support for you. Like, say, finding an easier way to heal up with a bigger wasp in the middle of a hunt.
A lot of it involves,
be
like,
extremely
all
convenient,
kinds of
actually.
bits and pieces.
Right?
Like, it's worth doing it for completion's sake, but again, you're not really gonna be bringing Palicos out on multiplayer hunts, like, cause it works on,
Of course. I'd be happy to.
well, boiled and old style, where you have your Palico with you if there's, only one other hunter, but if there's 3 or 4, you can't bring your Palico with you. That's one thing I did like about Rise in that regard.
Trade something?
Oh yeah, you know,
The people from Azu's told me to tell you they said hello.
get special materials from Azus, and Nato will also, essentially, Nato will help you with all your Medublies.
That music.
Manage pop-up camps. Let's see. Motion. Yes, because I wanted that one. So you can only have a certain amount of pop-up camps going, and you can move them at will. They'll be ranked by caution, insecure, and safe. Caution means they're likely to get destroyed by monsters. Yeah, they can be destroyed by monsters. Safe means it's completely out of the way. Insecure meaning they could get up there, but they're not going to that much. Like, the Oasis is a dangerous spot, but the cave underneath it is a safe spot. Let's see, oil basin. I really like having Area 9 for a base camp in, well, pop-up camp in Area 9 for Oil Basin, cause it essentially gives you access, well, it's directly in the middle of the layers, so it allows you better access to everything, which is really sodding useful. Like, really fucking sodding useful. I shot cliffs. Yeah, there aren't many here, but having one at the entrance to it and in Rove's little hidey hole. Yeah, that's good. Ruins of Viveria. Honestly, yeah, the camps that are just automatically set up are probably the really good ones. Especially this one. Because it gives you access to the entire lower part of it.
Here, these provisions have been stacking up. Whatever your pouch can't hold, I'll send it.
Oh, Hunter, got a minute? So, with Zoshia gone and the whole ecosystem going crazy now, monsters are getting tougher. Good news for us, that means we're getting in higher quality materials, so let's put them to use.
You're certainly fired up.
Yeah, you now get
Like a
high-rank
forge in
materials to upgrade your gear
Anyway,
and get
I've
better
got
armor.
something I wanna try out.
And when the Descendants come out,
Thing is,
we do the
I'm
whole
short
schmoodle
on the
again, but with
materials I need.
Master Rank.
You mind
But
helping me out?
considering how tough
Happy
some
to.
of the
I'll report back once I've got
endgame
them.
hunts are now,
Thanks. No hurry.
I'm a little
Just
bit
let
worried
me know
about the
whenever.
overtuning,
Time to make ourselves useful.
they're gonna end up overtuning Master Rank and it's gonna be very bloody strong.
Fisher fellow, are they biting today? Say no more. It's in your eyes. Here, a gift from one rod wrangler to another. A lure. This will attract some fish, while others give it the cold fin. It's all about knowing your
yeah.
mark.
I'd say the important bit you want to get to is
Golden fish. Don't try to hide it. You're
the
curious, eager.
6-star hunts.
Golden fish favor dark pools, away from the light of the sun. Seek them underground.
Is it 6-star hunts? It's wherever a lot of the flagships are gonna be.
Away and may your line grow heavy.
Cause that's where they'll start throwing the tile update stuff at you. Luckily, these are free for everyone. And there's probably going to be some with Ascendants, for everyone who purchased that expansion. And, oh god, this is Monster Hunter Stories pre-related, I can tell.
I simply must find those endangered eggs.
So, this fucker's somehow ended up in a different universe.
Salutations. Where did you come from?
You don't look like you're
So,
part of our
basically,
expedition.
this guy's from Monster Hunter Stories 3.
From your
In fact,
accoutrements,
he's like
I can only
your
surmise
feline
you
companion,
as the hunters
your character's feline companion in that game.
I am Rudy, a royal palico in service to the kingdom of Azuria.
And what brings an, is it Azurian royal feline to a place like this?
As it happens, I was in the midst of a crucial mission to deliver monster eggs.
Yeah, I did not know my purpose in the game.
To have taken a wrong turn and wound up here. Having
You
insult
took a
to
ro-
injury,
you took a wrong turn into a different art style, mate.
my precious ovoid parcel. Oh, hang it all! To drop the eggs.
Well, it'd be really funny if they bring this as like actually canon to both universes, meaning the stories games do happen in the main Monster Hunter universe.
Not so fast, friend. You won't be able to find eggs in a place you barely know. We can help find and deliver those eggs, right?
Which is ironic, cause like
Egg conveyance is
most
one
of the
my
felines in
main
Monster Hunter
fortes.
Stories universe look like normal
Truly gracious offer.
felines.
I've set up
It's
the
just
delivery
Rudy and
as
his
an
whole
optional
bloodline that
quest. Now,
don't.
let us begin the search for that egg.
Well, and maybe Murray and his stunt doubles. Once the egg can be returned to pop-up cancer cage. Yeah. Okay, that's probably just to get some... I wonder if that was like a promotional thing, like how in Rise you have save data. You know those things, you know when you have save data for one game on a system and another game picks it up and gives you goodies depending on that? Yeah. Rise has that for Stories 2. And it even had a event quest for Stories 2. It even played with music. Which, yeah, the battle music in Stories 2 was fucking amazing. Like, I'm gonna say, I think Bonsanda Stories 2 has probably some of the best music of the entire franchise. I don't say that lightly. Anywho, yeah, we'll worry about that optional, quest later. Mission info. Oh yeah. Anywho, we'll worry about that later. Right now, I want to get me grind on, cause we're gonna be needing some grinding. Let's see, what would be our... Actually, I did say... Oh yeah, the tree kind of explodes on ya. I did say I wanted to quickly... Yeah, I'm gonna quickly go back and be up a low rank Nasilla real quick, so we can get the hammer upgraded, and then we can probably get into some high rank grind.
I'm ready to work. Perfection.
Ooh. Alahara ain't a bad pick for early water weapon. Not a bad pick in the slightest. The Rudy event is a collab rather than award for having gained. I had a feeling that was the case. Also, hiya Circuit. Hope you're doing well, Diddy.
Hello.
But yeah.
Come back anytime.
Is it in the 4-star stuff or the 5-star stuff that Rathian shows up? Because Rathian has some really good
Yes.
weapons. Like, really good weapons. Except for switch axe, the Rathian switch axe is kinda silly. Because it's a status weapon with an element file. That shit don't work. Like, you don't want... Once the status is applied, you can't apply any more until it runs out. Unless it's blast.
Target sighted.
Ha! I got it, you butt. Oh. Oh, fucker still got me in. Nope, that was a, sleep toad. Really, lads? None of you helped me at all? Fuck a lot of you. Okay, well, I still have enough time to blow this fucker to King Kong.
I set a bomb.
Light it up.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Perhaps I should be more perceptive of others.
Do I have a Larboina insect glaive ready? I think I might do. Yeah. Oh, it's... Oh yeah. I have a bit of advice for, new hunters new hunters among us when it comes to starting low rank, high rank, or master rank. It's worth having weapons that you can from lower tier monsters, because you can upgrade them a bit more frequently. And once you get to high rank, well, as in, if you get a lower Barina weapon, the second you hit high rank, because it's a early rank monster, you can upgrade that fucker. Let's see. So yeah, stick to early rank weapons if you can, until you can get have early rank weapons, and then just simply switch to flagships once you can start upgrading those. And for... Oh, and actually for early ranks in general, yep, they're all focusing on status weapons rather than element weapons. Because you can use status weapons that, well, will likely have effectiveness against anything the game will throw at you.
Looks like the end's in sight.
And you usually get access to poison weapons particularly quickly anyway. And just craft elemental weapons as you go. Once you find a early rank monster that gives you elemental weapons, like in this game, well, actually, status in Worlds is kinda lacking. Yeah, that is the only thing. Status isn't that strong in this game.
Today is a fine day.
Still, you're not looking for something like the best of the best early on. You're just looking for something to carry you through without much issue. But yeah, I agree with you, Sogwid. Status weapons aren't particularly interesting. Like, initially with Wilds, it was all about, them... Oh, all about non-elemental weapons. But, and later on they sort of started making more things geared towards elemental weapons. And newer monsters started having better elemental hit zones. Which, yeah, if we actually look at the Hunter's Guide, it doesn't actually say. No, it does. Like, as you can see, elemental hit zones aren't great on certain monsters. Like, look at Raydell. Yeah, I've done everything in Wilds. Fair enough. Oh. You can't see it because my nog is in the way. Let me hide me for a sec. HR 500 plus. Damn. See chat, like, there's veteran hunters all around you. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because one of us will always be willing to help you out.
Calm the mind and focus.
Seems like some have got good elemental hit zones, but not all of them. Huh. Okay. I have I shifted a lot of the elemental hit zones to be a bit more forgiving. Either that or I'm just blind. One of the two. Yeah, it does seem on certain monsters, elemental hit zones are a lot better. Oh, is there a lot of Lollabuino on this map now? Nope, there's a Shagama. Let's see. Alright, there is a little trick you can do. Well, I say do, I flat out abuse it sometimes. Best trick. Change your environmental things for certain monsters to come out, and change time of day. It also resets everything, so yeah, I like to use it to force spawns. There's no Lollabuino, is there? There's no Lollabuino.
Welcome back.
Avoidance still stands. It's a useful method to have. It does burn through your
What are we making today? Oh, perfection. Shebar.
what's it's like a motherfucker, but
Anything catch your eye?
still bloody useful. Oh. I need another one. Oh, guess I'm fighting another low rank Silos stream. never... Bloody hell, did I not bother to farm up, Now we're doing another one. Like, did I not bother to farm up low-rank Nacilal? And again... And again, I don't think I did massive amounts of stream grinding, during low rank. Yeah. Oh, no way. I don't have much reason to actually farm... Balahara. Because once we hit flagships, we get access to tile update stuff. And that means Mizu. Which will always be my go-to when it comes to, war weapons. I like the designs, and, well, with the exception maybe the hammer and the SNS. No, Switch actually. Nah, have you seen all the updates? I've seen everything up until, well, I know about all ones up until, 80, well, Arch-Tempered Arc-Filled, but, not really anything after that. But that's mainly because at that point I was preoccupied with, like, a ton of different games. Most of which I have not fucking completed yet. Yeah. Ironically, one of those is Monster Hunter Stories 3. But yeah, know about tile update stuff, but... So, do you know about... So, you know about David Goggins? No, I actually don't. I'm guessing that's one of the VAs of the game? I know there was a, electric guitar event quest at some point. Oh, Gogmazios. Yep. Oh yeah, know about Gog. Tie Update 4. That was a fun one. Because I never actually fought, Gogmazios in Full Ultimate. Oh, I barely even got into G-Rank in that game. And I gave Generations Ultimate a bit a miss, so... Wilds was the first time I fought Gogmazios. And they did that, even though I never fought it in the original games, yeah, they did it justice. Like, that thing was a threat and a half. Well, it's interesting they essentially force you to bring fire and dragon weapons for it. But you got so many options in terms of fire weapons. You should be good on that front anyway. You got Cumatrice, Garden Rathlos, normal Rathlos, Artian weapons. Dragon element is a bit trickier to get, but you got Arkveld, high rank Zelshia. As for two dragon element weapons I can name off the top of my head.
Bomb set. I set a bomb.
I'm going going to plant a bomb.
Alright, let's see how this plays out. Nope, still works. I'm gonna say this, Nissa was one of those awkward ones to actually try and stun, just because of where the heads typically are on the spider monsters. Probably should have gave arachnophobia warning. Whoops. You know, despite the Nizilla hatchlings being a goldmine for monster fluid, I don't find that you use it nearly as much as you do in other Monster Hunter games. Or is that just me? I only got the one. To be fair, at this point, I'm just killing time until high rank Lalabrina shows up. Speaking of which, it didn't show up.
Welcome back. Can I help you with anything?
Okay. Well, backup plan. Rest spam. Cause I really want one. No optional? Nah, don't think optionals show up until you fought it for the first time in a particular rank.
Yes.
Let me check. Nope. You actually need to have it show up for... Need to actually fight it for the first time. Also, you can rest by putting down the grill outside your tent. That is true.
I'm happy to help anytime.
I forget you can do that. Aha! We are in business. Save as investigation.
Hey, Bar.
And yeah, here we go.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Might make this the last hunt of the day. Because I wanted to at least do one Lalabrina hunt before we finished up. Yeah. This should get the ball rolling on that. Granted, I'm really using free weapon type. Whoa. Yeah, I'm only really using free weapon types. I might use gun lance occasionally, but that's because I just generally really like gun lance in this game. Whilst I do miss Blast Dash of Rise. Yeah, the gun lance just has a nice flow to it. I suppose that's kind of the through line as to why I think certain weapons got one hell of a glow up in this game. A lot of them got some flow to it. Like, Hammer got some nice flow, being able to chain things together a bit more, and Spinning Bludgeon being no longer part of a charge moveset, and it's just part of the... well, no longer has anything to do with charge attacks, and it's just something you can combo into. And actually really makes a really nice combo finisher, actually. is the gulp swing at the end of spinning bludgeon an offset, or is it just from your normal combo? I can't remember. I was not paying attention. Don't get hit by the giant speed. Random question, chap. Do any of you like the smell of rain? I don't know, it's just one of those things I personally realized, or randomly realized earlier, that I actually really like the sound of rain. No. Then again, I'm one of those weird people that likes rain in general. I don't know, I find it really calming. I like sometimes just sitting down, chilling, just staring out the window, watching the world go by as it rains and such. You know, I really gotta keep tabs on how loud or quiet I need to have a game to have proper audio balancing the streams. I still stuck at that. I've been doing this shit for over 3 years at this point. And I still can't get that right. Oh, drinks have worn off. That's not particularly relevant to my current situation. Well, at least it has more bear in my situation than the words the carbuncle ate itself. If you get what that's a reference to, you're just as sad as I am. Welcome to the club. I'm just sprouting out about all kinds of random bollocks at this point. Come back here, you flower sod bucket. And that is the end of the flower sword bucket.
Hardly a surprise, huh?
Alright. Now we're cooking. Now we can get some high rank weapons rolling.
Make room for me too.
And luckily, since that's now saved as investigation, I can turn to that. Oh, I can do that quest another couple of times. That should actually also unlock the optional, I believe.
Wow, sure got here fast.
Yes.
Yeah, that now pops the optional out. So you do need to actually hunt them
I'll be waiting here.
first. Do the high rank hunt first, and
Well,
then
look at
the
it,
optional will pop out.
Got something in mind?
Yeah. And we need a couple more bits. Right, makes sense? Yep. Well, I think later on there are side quests that require you to fight specific specific monsters during specific weather cycles. Like, I know there's one where it asks you to fight a Gypsyros during fallow.
What are we making today?
Oh yeah, once you get to high rank, you're spoiled for choice on poison weapons. Got high rank from Popolo, Raffian somewhere. Like, what point do you actually get access to Raffian in high rank? Cause that's definitely a monster I'm gonna go after. Cause I swear by Raffian weapons. Like, Raffian weapons are bloody good. Just ran around the forest and run into a Raffian. Fair enough. Oh, can you fight one, like, right at the beginning of, high rank then?
Done already?
That might actually be a Raffian. Let's go poke it. If it is, we'll actually make that the last time of the day, because that's an important monster to go for. Especially because we don't get access to a Jarocon till later. Not too much later. Oh shit, it is a Raffian. Okay, yeah, we're making this the last monster of the day instead. Actually, let me actually run away from it real quick. Because that way I can turn it into a investigation. Perfect. Save as investigation. And I can even turn it into a proper... what's it?
No authorized targets sighted.
Don't it show up on your recently hunted list anyway? I think you need to... I suppose it... Huh. But I don't think I can save it as an investigation that way. I don't think. I'm unfamiliar with all the ins and outs of this system, if I'm honest. You might be able to. But I want to save it as investigation. So that I can get extra wards and such. I'd say it's always worth, if you know you're gonna farm something, always try and save an investigation for that hunt. Or for that monster. Especially, ones that give out rare materials or guaranteed gems. Because gems are a bit of a pain in the ass. They're not as bad in World, because you had the Wyverian Prince, which you can use to meld jewels and even mantles once you get to Icebreak. No, Iceborne. Yeah. This I'm gonna make a last hunting day. Just so we can get the ball rolling on some rafting gear too.
Eat light, monster. Let's go. It's life or death.
Actually, yeah, we could make some good starting arm set out of the Lalabrino and Rattans. Because we can use Foray on it. Considering we're gonna be using poison blood and paralysis weapons anyway, we might as well. Because Foray, for folks who aren't too familiar with it, you get increased damage if you're poisoned or paralyzed something. I'd probably argue it's better on stuff that you're poisoned, because poison lasts a bit longer. But paralysis is also useful too, because it allows you it'll probably give you extra damage during that window of the monster not being able to do fuck all. To stop you ripping them a structurally superb new behind. Yep. Oh shit. Haha, fucker got me good on that one. Oh right, I forget, the support hunters literally heal you sometimes. Which is definitely useful. I might need a sharpen in a sec. Sharpen, sharpen, sharpen. Oh, and it's pissing off anyway.
I should look over there.
Ooh, mining outcrops. Not a bad idea to start grabbing some of these early. I'm gonna switch to the insect glaive. The extra reach will actually come in handy here. So granted, you could actually easily beat this thing with SNS. It saves. I find that Rathians tend to stay grounded a lot. Guess they take their role as Queen of the Land a bit too seriously. I still can't believe you can get a Dread Queen Rathian incredibly... Well, I can't believe you can get deviants in Stories 3 so damn early. Hell, you could get something like a Brachydios or Espinas before you leave the first area if you play your cards right. I'm talking from experience, because I did get a Brachydios that way. Yeah, I really got to get going in my backlog. And you guys got like... backlogs that are fairly hefty at the moment. Most of mine are monster taming RPGs. Doesn't help that I keep starting over on games all the bloody time at the moment. Like I developed a weird perfectionist habit with it, which I really got to get a handle on. Yeah, the backlog gets longer every year. Yep. God, what's in my backlog at the moment? From last year, my backlog is Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, Armored Core 6, Digimon Story Time Stranger, Metroid Prime 4, and from this year, Pokemon Legends ZA, Monster Hunter Stories 3, Vampire Crawlers, and Squirrel with a Gun. Luckily, one of those we are playing on Saturday, so,
I'll put any materials I find into your field pouch.
That's one of the good things about streaming. You can actually use it as an excuse to get through some of your backlog.
I set a bomb.
And I thought Squirrel with a Gun would make a nice... Is that your backlog or currently playing games? Backlog. But Squirrel with a Gun will be one of our currently played games. Just because I thought it would work as a nice indie game for our Saturday streams. Because with the Saturday streams, I like to do retro / old games or indie games. And I figured Squirrel with a Gun would work out pretty nicely for that one. I double check it all works for that, so... Well, it plays nice with Prism Live Studio on that, so... We can... So we are doing that Wednesday Saturday. It's a... Well, just from the title alone, you can tell it's quite an oddball of a game. Actually, honestly, if you guys can actually guess what genre of a game is. Like, a game called Squirrel with a Gun. What genre do you think it would be?
Fine result.
The answer? Collectathon. I'm not kidding. It's literally, yeah, adventure platformer.
Make room for me too.
I suppose collectathons are a type of adventure platformers. Yeah, it's a collectathon. So you've, well, I'd count collectathons as adventure platformers. You adventure around space and you platform and shit to get shiny stuff. Never considered collectathons as a genre before. I'd say it's more of a subgenre than an actual, like, genre.
Well, what can I do? Yep.
It's typically lumped in with,
What are we making today?
platformers. I always thought that was just a game feature. No, I think it's like a full-on subgenre, I believe.
Alright. Perfection.
Let's see, where is the Rathian one? There we go. Oh yeah, I forget the Rathian weapons are really nice in this game. What's another example? Super Mario 64. Hell, that was one of the pioneers of collectathons. Yeah, a lot of collectathons were in, well, iconic collectathons were in that sort of era. That's a platformer. Yep. Like I said, collectathons tend to be, well, is a subgenre.
Come back anytime.
Actually, since we're done here for the day, there's... I understand.
Hello.
Yeah, like, all kinds of weird little subgenres. Anywho, let me switch back to Azatsu scene and we'll talk about it for 5 or minutes. Because, well, we're already close to the 3-hour mark, we might as well go to the 3-hour mark, if it makes sense. But yeah, collectathons are typically a subgenre platformer. It's... basically, the whole dealio with collectathons is that you collect a certain amount of important gizmos. Like with, I mentioned Super Mario 64, what you need to collect is power stars by doing specific objectives in a open-ended level. And you get a certain amount of them, you can go on to the next stage. Well, you can explore a new level. And so on and so forth. And sometimes you would need to beat a boss to access the next group of levels. And you keep going and going from there until you beat the final boss. Like, again, let's take Mario 64 as an example, because essentially, it kind of put down the blueprint of like every collectathon going forward, really. Like, you collect a certain amount of stars, then you go fight Bowser. You get a key to unlock the next area and the next set of levels. You get another, then you get more power stars to hit the new total. Then you beat Bowser again. Then you get more power stars to hit the new total. Then you beat Bowser one final time, and voila, you save Princess Peach. Again. Like... And you have all kinds of little challenges and that... to... get stars. They can be simple as being a mini-boss in the stage. Getting the 8 red coins scattered around each stage. Getting 100 coins for a bonus star. And so on and so forth. Like... And sometimes you'll get new abilities to assist in collecting coins. Well, collecting stars. Or whatever MacGuffin. Like, getting new abilities and buying new abilities and such in Banjo-Kazooie. You buy a new ability, you can get more Jiggies, which is that game's MacGuffin. Basically, it's about collecting MacGuffins and to go fight bosses and progress the game. Though, in that retrospect, like, it kind of is more of a mechanic, but people consider it more of a subgenre. Subgenre emblematic of early 3D, actually. Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, X2 and 3, that sort of thing. Well, time for me to get going. Thanks for the stream. Take care. Take care. Yep, you too, so quit. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. It was nice seeing ya. Yeah. Anywho. I'm thinking of maybe ending in a sec myself, actually. Because, don't know if I need to pee again. Guess Varathian really turned out the heat on me. I need to pee. But, yeah. Had a fun little time today. We finished, lower rank, we started high rank, and even found out that there was a Monster Hunter Stories 3 collab, quest. We'll have to do that one next time, since it doesn't seem too bad. If anything, it might actually get me to play Monster Hunter Stories 3 and actually try and beat it. I mean, it took all that time to make a Water Element Brachydios after all. Because, of course I fucking would. I am known for I love me a Brachydios. You can get some really ridiculous monsters early on in that game. Like, in the first area alone, you could get, if you play your cards right, you could get a Dread Queen Rathian, a Ivy Lagoicrus, a fucking Boatreef for Aslos, a Brachydios, and a Sodden Espinas. And unlike in the other Monster Hunter Stories games, you start off with your Athelos. Granted, they don't have too many skills off the gate, but it's not gimped for story reasons like your Athelos in Stories 2 was. Until you get access to flying. Because in Stories 3, you get access to flying from the get-go. Though it's less flying, more natural, more glide. So, yeah. Well, I really wish for the Stories 4, we have a protagonist whose partner, Monsty isn't Athelos. We've had 3 games of that now, Capcom. I know it's like normal and bad, but keep Raffle such a picture of franchise, not the Charizard. Don't turn it into the Charizard of it too. Gonna say that I don't actually mind Charizard too much, but they do get overused a bit. As well as in my eyes, that kind of also makes Omnimon the Charizard of Digimon. Like, just one that's shoved down your throat every 5 seconds. But, hey ho. Anywho, it's coming up to the 3-hour mark. So, let us go over the schedule real quick before I let you all go for today. Yesterday we did Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, had a good start on that. Today we did Monster Hunter Wilds, finished off low rank, started high rank. So now got a fair bit of grinding to do, off stream, or on stream. And Saturday, we are starting a new indie game playthrough, that being Scroll with a Gun. A weird little collectathon adventure platformer thingy that involves a scroll with a gun. I've tested it works fine. It plays nice with Prism Live Studio, so... And I even figured out how to put it into windowed mode to make life a bit easier for myself. I prefer to play PC games in windowed mode. It allows me to tab out of it in, like, when needed. But yeah, that is the schedule for rest of week. And yeah, I think I will, well, we're now over the 3-hour mark. Yeah, I should probably end there. Especially because I could do a boys. So... yeah. Alrighty. Thank you all for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoyed your time here today. And just remember that you're welcome back here at any time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you Saturday for Scroll with a Gun. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. See you Saturday for Rodents with Firearms. Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous when I say it out loud, isn't it? Shit like this is why I love video games. Anywho. See you Saturday, everybody. Good night, and have a wonderful rest of your day.